What's up, guys? This is Coach Johnson coming to you guys with a video discussing Chapter 9, Local Governments. So today we're going to talk about Section 3, City Government. So first we're going to talk about home rule organization. So a city is generally the largest kind of municipality. Cities vary greatly. You have, for example, New York City, who has around 8 million people, one of the most populated cities in the world, the biggest city in the United States. And then on the other side of that, you have cities like Tallahassee, which has around 4,700 people. Okay. And then there are cities that are significantly lower than that. Okay. Increasingly, however, states have become granting cities the authority to call home rule. Home rule is the power of a city to write its own municipality charter and to manage its own affairs. So this charter usually is written by the commission and must be approved by the voters. So let's talk about the forms of city government. So a city government usually is organized in one of four ways. Depending on its charter, the city will have one of the following governments. Either you have a mayor council system where you have a mayor who is at the top of the hierarchy of authority, followed by the city council, which is the legislative branch, where you have a strong mayor government, where your mayor has complete control of the city government. You have a commission government, where you have a commission, a group of representatives that manage your town, no mayor. Then in the other options, you have a city council that is the top leading authority in the city, with a city manager who is hired by the council to work as a weaker mayor. So let's talk about the mayor council form of government. So the oldest, most common form of city government is the mayor council government. In this kind of government, the city council is the legislative body, while the mayor is the city's chief executive officer. Similar to what the president is in the executive branch and the House of Representatives and the Senate are in the legislative branch. Similar situation. So a city council is the lawmaking body of a city. The mayor is the chief executive of the city. And the guy you see right here, this is Mayor Hammock of Tallahassee, your mayor. So here we have is the weak mayor plan. During the country's early years, Americans believed that the British governors had abused their power. So for that reason, when they created cities, they created a weak mayor plan to limit the power of the mayor. Under the weak mayor plan, the city council holds more power than the mayor. For example, the council appoints the city departments heads who report directly to the council rather than the mayor. And the mayor council set up with the stronger mayor, the mayor is in control of things like that. So here we are now, the strong mayor plan. Under the strong mayor plan, the mayor is the city's chief executive officer and has primary responsibilities of running the city. For example, the mayor's job will be to appoint city officials like the city clerk, park and recreation directors, as well as people in the public works department. He usually also prepares the city budget. In some cities, the mayor can also veto ordinance passed by the city council. Because of executive power, it's concentrated in the mayor. Many people think that the strong mayor plan is more effective than the weak mayor plan. So an example of a strong mayor plan would be like the mayor of New York City, or like massive cities like Montgomery, Birmingham, strong mayors. Okay. Commissions government. Under the commission form of government, a city is governed by a commission that usually consists of 3 to 9 elected officials that serve as the legislative body that pass laws. Under this system, they do not have a mayor. Notable cities like this would be like Portland, Oregon. A council manager government. So the council manager plan of government is really a commission with a city manager added. Under the council manager plan, voters elect the city council to act as a lawmaking body. The council then appoints a city manager as the chief executive. The city manager appoints the head of departments. So really, this can be very similar to all of the other previous ones you've talked about. So here's some of the pros. So one of the pros is that the city manager does not have to worry about political pressure. The city manager does not run for office. He is hired and fired by the city council. So he does not have to deal with running for office and making people happy. He can just simply do his job. Now, one of the negatives is that some cities may not have the ability to afford a really good city manager. So therefore, they becomes corrupt, or they're hiring friends, or they're hiring people that are not qualified. Examples of this, the city manager is like Phoenix, Arizona, San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, and Las Vegas. So that is all for Section 3 today. Please take a look at these videos and tune in tomorrow for Section 4, which will be about how government works together.